Hey, I'm Joe with Inch Calculator, and today I'm going to go over how to convert a decimal number to binary. Plus, I'm going to go through a few examples to show you just how easy it is. Stay tuned to the end, and I'll show you an amazing tool that does conversions like this really quickly. Also, if you're trying to convert a binary number to decimal, check out our other video on how to do that. Okay, let's get started. Before we begin, let's talk about what binary and decimal numbers are and how they're different. A binary number is made up of two digits, 1 and 0, continuing in any length. Since there are only two digits, it's referred to as a base 2 number system. On the other hand, a decimal number is made up of 10 digits, 0 through 9. Since there are 10 digits, we call it a base 10 number system. The same number can be represented as either binary or decimal. To convert a decimal number to binary, you can use a method that's known as successive division by 2. To use this method, divide the decimal number by 2 using long division repeatedly until the answer is 0. The remainders that we found during this will be the binary number. Let's work through how to do this with an example of how to convert the decimal number 25 to a binary number. Let's start by creating a long division problem with 25 divided by 2. When using this method, it's a little easier to draw the long division problem upside down like this, and you'll see why that is in a moment. The first thing we need to do is solve 25 divided by 2, which is equal to 12 remainder 1. So we'll add a 1 to the right of the division problem. The next step is to set up another long division problem, now 12 divided by 2. Now you can see why we're doing this division problem upside down. We're going to continue working down the problem. 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6 with no remainder, so we'll add a 0 to the right of the problem like this. Repeat this again, and we'll set up another problem with 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3 with no remainder, so we'll add a 0 to the right of the problem. Setting up the next problem, we have 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1 with a remainder of 1. Since the remainder is 1, we'll again add a 1 to the right of the problem. Now we'll set up the next problem, which is 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2 is equal to 0 with a remainder of 1, so we'll add a 1 to the right of the problem. Okay, we got to an answer of 0, so we can stop dividing. Now, if you read the remainders that we placed to the right of the problem, and if we read them from the bottom up, that's the binary number. So in this example, 25 is equal to 11001 in binary. Let's try another example and convert the decimal number 14 to binary. Just like before, we'll set up the division problem with 14 divided by 2. Remember, we're going to do this upside down because we're using successive division. Let's solve 14 divided by 2, which is equal to 7, remainder 0. So we'll place a 0 to the right. We'll set up another division problem with 7 divided by 2. 7 divided by 2 is equal to 3, remainder 1. So we'll put the 1 to the right of the problem. The next problem is 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1, remainder 1. So we'll put a 1 to the right of the problem. The next problem is 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 0 with a remainder of 1. So we'll put a 1 to the right of the problem. Now we got our answer of 0, so we can stop dividing. If we read the remainders from the bottom up, we get 1, 1, 1, 0. So 14 converted to binary is 1, 1, 1, 0. In just a moment, I'd like to show you a really cool tool that you can use to make this much easier. But first, I want to mention that if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. And if you think we've earned it, we'd also appreciate if you liked this video and subscribed. All right, we got that shameless plug out of the way. Now I'm going to show you the tool. You can do this conversion using our decimal to binary number calculator. The calculator shows each step, so you can see exactly how we did it, and it makes it much easier to solve larger problems with no long division required. I'll add a link to that in the description below. And that's how you convert decimal numbers to binary. We hope this helped you out, and we'll see you in the next video.